Yes, my people, I hope everyone's doing absolutely fantastic. You done know already. Family Gal's favorite is back again, bro. Here to preview everything that there is to preview for Matchday 11 in the Premier League. Some of the topics that we'll cover in this video include a massive encounter at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium where Tottenham will be taking on Chelsea. We're also going to talk about Everton, who will be taking on Brighton, and a massive encounter at St. James Park where Newcastle will be taking on Arsenal, and much more. So if any of that does interest you, stick around. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend, and let's get it cracking, bro. So Matchday 11 does of course start off at Craven Cottage where Fulham will be taking on Manchester United. Fulham, they of course drew their last game against Brighton 1-1. And as for Man United, bro, fam, these man got absolutely pinned to the wall, slapped up, and eliminated from the Carabao Cup. It is absolutely peak for Man United, bro. I'm telling you, Man United, these men are finished. How do you lose, fam? How do you lose to Newcastle's C team, bro? 3-0, you know. Fam, these men are finished. If Ten Hag loses this game against Fulham, bro, it's done, bro. It's peak for these men, bro. I'm telling you. I struggle to see Man United get even a draw out of this game when you consider the midweek performance, fam. I think Fulham, they really do have everything going for them. I think they should take advantage of the situation. They might, but I do have my doubts. That's why I'm going to go for Fulham 1, Man United 1. Bro, it's absolutely peak for Man United, bro. I'm telling you, I've struggled to see them even to get a draw out of this game. Fulham, they need to take advantage of this situation, fam. We then, of course, have Brentford, who will be taking on West Ham. Brentford, if you guys recall, they won their last game against Chelsea. A pretty convincing win. Not a fantastic win. They didn't play Chelsea at the park, but it was a decent enough win. And then West Ham, they actually lost their last game against Everton. I don't know what's been going on with West Ham, bro. They've been, at least in recent weeks, they've gone on a massive decline, bro. Massive decline. They were playing well, but they just haven't had it, bro. For several weeks already, bro. They just have not been that team, fam. Anyways, I do think this potentially has a chance to be a pretty close game. Brentford, they've got a little bit of momentum going compared to West Ham. West Ham have been in a massive decline in the last several weeks, fam. Massive decline. So that is in the back of my mind of them why they won't put in a decent enough performance. That's why I'm going to go for Brentford 2, West Ham 1. Moving on, we do of course head over to the Etihad Stadium where Manchester City will be taking on Bournemouth. Manchester City, we already know the smoke that these men are on. And honestly, bro, at least for me, I think when you consider that Erling Haaland didn't win the Ballon d'Or this past week, I think that's going to put some fire in his belly, bro. And he is going to be on absolute beast mode following that occasion, bro. And then for Bournemouth, they did win the last game against Burnley, bro. I'm pretty sure you guys remember the Billing goal as well from like halfway or something like that. But honestly, I don't think you can take too much from that game into this game, bro. I do think Manchester City are going to whoop these men. Initially, I was saying 3-0, but I'm going to go for Manchester City 4, Bournemouth 0, bro. After that, we do of course have Sheffield United, who will be taking on Wolves. Sheffield United, if you guys recall, got absolutely slapped up in their last game against Arsenal. A 5-0 loss for them. And as for Wolves, a decent performance in their last game against Newcastle. He-Chan, fam, man turned into Denzel Washington when he got that equalizer to bring it 2-2. Really good performance from Wolves. I do think they potentially will capitalize on that performance, fam. That's why I'm going to go for Sheffield 0, Wolves 2. Moving on, we do of course head over to Turf Moor where Burnley will be taking on Crystal Palace. Burnley, as I already mentioned to you, man, they lost their last game against Bournemouth. And as for Crystal Palace, they lost the last game against Tottenham Hotspur, 2-1 loss for them. Both teams, for me, bro, have not been putting in performance, bro. They've just been very flat, very lackluster. They just haven't been it. And more so Burnley, bro. Definitely more so Burnley. This is probably going to be a snooze fest. I don't think Crystal Palace even get the win. Maybe they'll get a win. It'll be a bit of a surprise though. I could see a 0-0 draw coming out of this. That's why I told you, man, it's going to be a snooze fest. But I'm going to go for Burnley 1, Crystal Palace 1. Moving on, we do of course head over to Goodison Park where Everton will be taking on Brighton. Everton, these man caught life in their last game with a brilliant 3 points, sealed by the one and only Dominic Calvert-Lewin. brilliant piece of skill and a brilliant finish from my man. And as for Brighton Munich, bro, we already know how bipolar this team is, bro. They drew their last game, but this might be a game that they potentially will turn up for, bro. But I'm telling you, they're a very bipolar side. You don't know when they're going to play well, and you don't know when they're going to play poorly, bro. I think Everton need to capitalize on that last result against West Ham, but I don't think they will, bro. We already seen enough this season that when they put in a decent performance, they don't capitalize on it. I do have my doubts for Everton, but they need to dig this one out, bro. They really do need to dig this one out. And then Brighton, bro, I expect them to put up a fight. I really do. But anyways, I can really see either side winning it, bro. I'm having a tough time picking which one will get the 3 points. I have a feeling one side will walk away with 3 points, but I'm gonna settle for Brighton 1, Everton 1. The last and final fixture on Saturday for Matchday 11 in the Premier League is, of course, at St. James Park, where Newcastle will be taking on Arsenal. Newcastle, these men caught life in the midweek when they beat Man United, and it was their C team as well, bro. Newcastle's C team beating Man United 3-0, you know, dog. 3-0, fam. And as for Arsenal, these men also got knocked out of the Carabao Cup, just like Man United. They got slapped up 3-0 by West Ham, bro. And West Ham have been absolutely appalling as of recent, fam. You know them way there. Fam, are Arsenal's hopes of winning a trophy this season in the dust, fam? Let me know in the comments down below. Fam, the chances of winning a trophy are becoming less and less likely now. It's peak for Arsenal, bro, I'm telling you, and they haven't been playing well. They did get humbled in this game. They did, bro. I struggle to see Arsenal putting in a performance against Newcastle. This is going to be a really tough game, bro. We already know the smoke that Newcastle are on. They always give Arsenal a tough time, bro. It's going to be Arsenal. They're going to really have to dig this one out, bro. This is not going to be a smash and grab type of game, bro. But anyways, I do think this is going to be a very close game. It is for either side to some extent, bro. I can see either side walking away with the 3 points, but I think Arsenal are going to hardly pass it, bro. Just edge the game. That's why I'm going to go for Newcastle 1, Arsenal 2. But honestly, bro, it kind of is for either side to grab these 3 points. Heading into Sunday, we do, of course, have Nottingham Forest, who will be taking on Aston Villa. Nottingham Forest, they got slapped up by Liverpool in their last game 3-0, which was no surprise. And as for Aston Villa, they slapped up Luton Town 3-0. A brilliant performance from Aston Villa. Aston Villa, fam, have been on absolute smoke for the last several weeks, bro. Unai Emery is really doing his thing over there, bro. I have no doubts that Aston Villa will smash up Nottingham Forest. I do think they'll do their thing. Well, maybe not smash up. That was an exaggeration, but I think they're going to get the 3 points, bro. They're playing exceptionally well right now, and there's really no reason why they should drop off, bro. And their attack is really good right now, bro, and they're registering goals. However, I do think this is going to be a close game. Going out to Nottingham Forest is no easy task. It is a bit of a tough task. It's a tricky one. And even though I went on a full-on rant about how well Aston Villa are playing right now, I'm telling you, bro, I think this is going to be a close one. So I'm going to go for Nottingham Forest 0, Aston Villa 1. Following that, we do, of course, have Luton Town, who will be taking on Liverpool. Honestly, bro, what kind of smoke are Luton Town on, bro? They're not on anything. I really do believe that Liverpool will mop the floor with these men, and that's no disrespect. Liverpool, they of course progressed further in the Carabao Cup following the 2-1 win against Bournemouth, I believe. So I think they're just gonna breeze past Bournemouth, bro. I'm telling you, I wanted to go for like a 4-0 or something like that, but I'm gonna go for Bournemouth 1, Liverpool 3. The last and final fixture to conclude Matchday 11 in the Premier League is, of course, on Monday at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, where Tottenham Hotspur will be taking on Chelsea. Tottenham, of course, sit head of the table, just like Roman Reigns, fam. You know them way there. We already know the smoke that Tottenham Hotspur are on, bro. We already know, fam. Chelsea, they did really poor on their last game. We expected them to capitalize on their performance against Arsenal, but they ended up losing to Brentford, bro. However, this is a game, fam. Believe it or not, this is a game that I'm expecting Chelsea to turn up for, bro. I'm not saying they're going to get a draw, let alone a win out of this game. But I think they're going to give Tottenham a hard time, bro. I think they're going to do their best to at least force a draw, bro. However, considering how well Tottenham Hotspur are playing right now, bro, I think they'll find a way around it, and they're just going to do their thing, bro. You know them way there. It might be a bloodbath. It might be that kind of game. But, again, I think Chelsea, they'll put in a respectable fight, bro. They'll put in a respectable fight. That's why I'm going to go for Tottenham Hotspur 2, Chelsea 1. It could be a 2-0 as well. Tottenham Hotspur could get a clean sheet, considering that Chelsea can't even register goals. They can hardly register goals. So, I can see a clean sheet. But, again, I'm going to go for Tottenham 2, Chelsea 1. And with that being said, fam, I hope you lot did enjoy. If you did, like always, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend. Let me know in the comments down below what match you're looking forward to the most during Matchday 11. What team's going to play the best, what player's going to play the best, all that stuff in the comments down below. Your thoughts on the Carabao Cup fixtures that we saw during the midweek, the Ballon d'Or, fam. And anyways, like always, I hope everyone's doing absolutely fantastic, and I will see you guys soon.